Did you ever wonder how to say sea lion in Spanish? It's like marine wolf. Lobo marino. My name's Jared. I spend a lot of time in Mexico and I want to teach you everything I know that textbooks can't teach you about Spanish. Today's actually going to be a special episode. First, I'm going to take a crack at answering a question that somebody left in the comments. Then I'm going to review a local snack, and then I'm going to, throughout the whole episode, just intersperse random clips of a janky boat tour around Ensenada's Bay. Welcome to Spanish 646. First things first, the question. Somebody by the name of You Jelly wrote me and said, "Hi, could you make a video explaining how to say correct sentences in Espanol? I know a good majority of Spanish words, but every time I try to make a sentence, it does not make sense. For example, in Spanish, using the word tú, saying, where are you going? I thought that maybe you could use the word tú in replacement of you, but when I did my research, it showed a dónde vas. How come you don't say dónde tú vas?" The answer to this question is twofold. First, you should know, having me explain grammar is a bit like asking Casey Neistat to do a tech review. Like, we know how to use the stuff, but we don't necessarily explain it well. But it's still worth watching. The question is getting at two different things here. The first has to do more with the order of words. Really, my only advice there is just to recognize that you have to order your words differently in Spanish than you do in English. Stop thinking like an English speaker translating into Spanish and start thinking like a Spanish speaker, and that just comes with time. Just work at it, practice. The second part, why you wouldn't use the word tú, that has to do with conjugations.
It doesn't say people cannot walk to the garden or run through the garden. It means that people cannot conjugate on the garden. You know, 3 or more people congregate on the public garden over the next several weeks, it'll be banned.
We don't conjugate our verbs much in English. We do it a little bit. I go, he goes. Now there's a little bit of difference there. But in Spanish, every single type of person has its own conjugation separately. So if I say, vas a ir.
Lo que pasa es que agarra y que me dice, ¿vas a ir?
I don't need to put in tú vas a ir, because with the vas, that conjugation, it's implied. Everybody knows who I'm talking to because vas can only be applied to tú. Vamos al barquito. And you know that we are gonna go on the boat. It's just implied. You don't need to put in the nosotros vamos al barco. It's just kind of an extra step that you don't need. It's optional, you can do it, but it's unnecessary. Así que vamos al barquito. Prispas. Remember Andy Capp's fries? This is sabor chile limon. So chili and lime. They're filled with air. You know, they're not exactly like Andy Capp's fries. They're more like those veggie sticks that you get at Trader Joe's, but they're not as good. They're every bit as unsatisfying, but not as healthy as the Trader Joe's snacks, nor as flavorful as the Andy Capp's fries. Yeah, overall, Prispas, they're okay. Here's some time-lapse footage.